originated by Muslims during this period. I'll just name a few for you. Algebra, anesthesia, biology, botany, cardiology, chemistry, dermatology, embryology, emergency medicine, geology, metallurgy, modern surgery, modern medicine, modern arithmetic, optics, parasitology, pharmacology, pulmonary medicine, toxicology, and urology. You also find sciences that were advanced by Muslims. Acoustics, agronomy, anatomy, calculus, electrochemistry, engineering, genetics, geometry, geophysics, meteorology, physics, taxonomy, thermodynamics, and zoology. Our scholars were making amazing achievements. But to stop them, or to take it out of history, a type of amnesia was developed in history. They said this was the Dark Ages. They called it the Dark Ages. And they said the lights are out. And maybe it was out in certain parts of Europe at the time because the Roman Empire had fallen. But for Muslims, the light was shining brightly. It was shining brightly at that time. We brought in so many different products. It's amazing, the product. Just to give you a few of the substances and the products introduced by Muslims. Pendulums, cotton, paper, glass mirrors, crystals, street lamps, colored glass, satin, pepper, paper money, postage stamps. Now think about this. These are all the things that make you civilized, right? Postage stamps, bookbinding, clocks, astrolabes, soap. That was a crucial one. Soap, compasses, slide rules, flasks, surgical instruments, windmills, artificial teeth. Interesting. Artificial teeth, spinning wheels, globes, citrus fruits, eyeglasses, porcelain, cables, velvet, almanac. The almanacs that we used to use, now you have Google and whatnot, but we used to go to the almanac before in the encyclopedia, right? It's almanach. It's an Arabic word. We used to go to the almanacs, okay? And saddles and leather shoes. Interesting that a study was done, a person by the name of Walt Taylor. And he did a book called English Words of Arabic Origin. This is in the 1930s. And he found a number of interesting things. He found also like admiral is Amir al-Baha, alcohol, algebra, of course, from Jabr, arsenal, and this is important for the people who are like soccer. Here everybody's waiting for the Super Bowl, right? But if you're a World Cup man, if you come from the UK or Canada, Arsenal, right, is one of the big teams in the Premier League. That's Dar es-Sanaa. It's an Arabic word. Arsenal. Second place in the league. Dar es-Sanaa. This is an Arabic word. The word Arsenal. Also Caliber. Your check. You write your check at the Bank of America. This is SEC. Right? Cotton. Magazine is makhazin. This is an Arabic word. Also matrah, your mattress, your monsoons, your syrup from sharab, right? Even the mayor of your city, and I was one time given a talk in Detroit, and I said, the mayor was there, and the police chief was there, and everyone, I said, the Amir is here, the Amir of Detroit, and the Sharif of Detroit. And they were looking at me like, you know, what is this Arabic, right? But the word mayor comes from Amir. And the word sheriff comes from sharif. Directly taken from it. Whether you're the sheriff of Dallas, Texas, or the sheriff of Nottingham. And so, it's an amazing achievement. And one scholar, S.E. Al-Jazairi, who has done some recent research, he even took it to the extent where he made the statement, and he's backing it up, that there was no Renaissance in Europe. That's a serious statement to make. There was no rebirth of knowledge. Because when you read the records of the kings and the leaders in the 16th century, 15th, 16th, 17th, they were mostly burning witches. They were hunting down women they thought were witches, and they were burning them at the stake. That was what they were mostly busy doing. What it was for Europe at that time was translation. They translated the works that were gathered together and improved and developed by the Muslims, translated them into their languages, and then there was a Renaissance. So it was not scholars in the 15th century taking Greek books or Roman books from 1,000 years before and then rebuilding science. No. That was done by the Muslims. And it was through that activity that we were able to give the impetus